This is a 1.5 trillion T business. We've got more than 300 plus big brands, mid-sized companies, all the players that manufacture food, beverage, packaging, and distributed to what today we call food service.
For this Good Minute, we caught up with Phil Kafarakis, President and CEO of IFMA, the International Food Service Manufacturers Association.
Phil's running IFMA's annual President's Conference, and he's preparing to announce a rebrand of the organization.
Phil, let's start with this conference.
President's Conference brings together C-suite leaders. It used to be just food manufacturers, and it's expanded now to cover the entire supply chain. This one is special because we've extended it for a day. It used to be 2 days of golf and half a day of education and collaboration and getting to be with everybody. But last couple of years, we've put a lot of work into the content. People have figured out that you better bring something back from these conferences instead of a suntan and a good golf game, you know?
You seem way too busy for golf.
Totally. We're leading a dynamic, transparent, food away from home community. We want to help our members grow their business, and our new work is built around a brand new membership. It brings together manufacturers from food, beverage, packaging. We now are bringing in small wares, equipment that are distributing products in the food away from home space. We also have now more than 200 plus operators, senior level leaders across all segments, both commercial, non-commercial. We also include our supply chain brethren. So we have distributors that are now part of the community and some emerging technology platforms. And then we have great people like you guys that we call service providers that help us get the work done and at least help each other solve the problem.
So tell us about the speaker lineup.
We got great leaders that are going to be on our stages. Gina Tobin, President and CEO of Texas Roadhouse. Alex Ivanovic, Chief Administrative Officer from Whataburger. For the first time ever, we're going to have a retailer on our stage. I'm going to be interviewing Aaron Weiss. He is the president of Hy-Vee, a supermarket chain. They have an incredible prepared food program. They do a lot of delivery. They do a lot of food service. I'm going to have him and the Amazon Fresh guy, Andrew Sazzer from Amazon Fresh, on at the same time. So that's what we try to do. We try to bring these type of perspectives together and then have a respectful conversation and debate some things. It's about being in the workshops. It's about sitting next to customers. It's about us putting you together with your targets.
Phil, what are the three biggest issues for your members right now?
I think everybody's pressed for margin. They're pressed for profit. Clearly, they want their top line and they want sales growth. But everybody right now is watching their margins from an economic stress point. So profitability margin is important. I think the second one that's waking everybody up is traceability, food safety. What am I doing in my plant? Am I ready for what the legislative environment is going to do to me? That's a big deal because once the government comes into your plant and shuts it down, trust me, margins get affected within minutes. And then the third thing I would say people are scratching their heads about is understanding what AI would do for them. Everybody's buzzing about AI. Everybody's trying to figure out how much money to invest in technology. Those are kind of top three, knowing that the economic environment is a part of it.
Great points. Now, before we close, let's hear about your rebrand.
You know what, Dennis? We've been talking to everybody in the community, doing some research, talking to our members. We've created a new purpose for the organization. It's to empower, nurture, and connect the food away from home ecosystem so it may thrive and responsibly meet consumer needs because it's not commercial and non-commercial anymore. So soon to have a new name, which we'll be announcing Monday afternoon.
That name was just announced. The IFMA name stays, but it's now IFMA, the Food Away from Home Association,
which more accurately represents their membership and evolving business.
This has been the Good Minute from Beta Rutter. We work all along the food supply chain,
where so many of the good stories start. Drop us a line to talk about your food business. I'm Dennis Ryan.
And I'm Liam Boyle. Thanks for joining us.